Hi there and welcome to Sheetgo's YouTube channel. In this video I will explain to you how to create a mail merge from Excel. A mail merge is one of the most efficient ways to communicate with a huge number of people at the same time. It's a key communication tool used in almost every single business today for both internal and external communication. Finding an efficient way to directly transfer your data from Excel into an email template and then send it out to the recipients is the most streamlined and productive method. A great tool that helps you easily create a mail merge from Excel in just a few simple steps is Sheetgo. With this Sheetgo web app, you can automate the entire process to send out mass emails to recipients on your commands. What makes Sheetgo unique in comparison to other tools is that it offers additional benefits and features, such as you can transfer your data straight from your spreadsheet. With Sheetgo, you can personalize each email to every individual using our smart tags. And you can use our automation schedule, so with every new row added to the Excel file, once the workflow is updated with Sheetgo, it will send out the new customized email. But let's explore more in detail how to create a mail merge from Excel using the Sheetgo web app. Let's say I work in marketing and every month I send out a newsletter to all of my customers. Here in this Excel file I have all of my paid clients, and of course this file updates every day. Now I want to make sure that I send my newsletter to my paid clients every month. So let me show you how to automate that process with Sheetgo. Let me go to the Sheetgo web application. Here we are. Use the link that I put in the video description below to sign up for Sheetgo as well. And it will take you to this screen in the Sheetgo web application where you can sign up with your Google, Microsoft or Dropbox account. Let me quickly sign in with Microsoft. There we go, we enter our Sheetgo workspace where we have all of our workflows listed, and we create a new one by clicking on New Workflow. In the Explore page you can browse through some of our features and solutions, but let me simply start from scratch by creating a connection right here. Sheetgo creates an untitled workflow which we can rename right here, Newsletter Paid Clients for example. And to start we need to select our data source. So where does our data come from? In our case it's our single Excel file, so let me click here. And we're going to search for it in our storage. In my case, I have it on SharePoint. Here's my customer database, so I'm going to select it right here. There we go. We're simply going to press next. And now we're going to move on to our generate email section right here. If you choose share email, it will send the Excel file as an attachment to all the recipients. That's not what we want to do today. We want to generate an email based on a template, so we're going to select this option. First, you need to select to whom you're going to send this email to. So when you click on Use Custom Recipients, you can enter the email addresses right here, like this, manually. But of course, this would be more for a test email, for example, or if you just want to send it to a couple of people. In my case, I want to get the email addresses from the column in our spreadsheet, which is column C, email address. Then we're going to customize our email template of our newsletter. Here, we're going to change the title, the subject of our email. For example, hi, and you can use this button right here to show the smart tags. And we can use, for example, first name. Hi, first name. Here's your monthly newsletter. And then in this email body, you can do the same. You can use the smart tags to create your customized email. This month, we have 5 Sheetgo features to highlight. We are sure, and then for example, company name will benefit from. And then you simply, for example, use a numbered list to highlight your features. You can use all of the smart tags, all of the column headers that you have in your spreadsheet and customize your email. Let me now continue. Here you have a check email recipients settings turned on. This means that Sheetgo will add a column into the spreadsheet to identify to whom the email has already been sent. So that way you make sure you do not send an email twice. So I'm going to leave it turned on. And we're simply now going to finish and save this workflow to show you how we create this mail merge exactly. You will receive this message from Sheetgo to make sure that you understand that you're about to send out an email to all of the recipients in your spreadsheet. So this is just a final check for you to decide, I'm okay with what I've written, everything is all set, we can run it right now, or you can choose to run later and first, for example, do a test email. Let me do the same, so we're going to do run later. As you can see, this is how the workflow looks like. So we have our Excel spreadsheet with our customer database, and we have our generate email turned on with our newsletter template inside. I've just changed my Excel sheet to bring only my own information, just to show you how the email would look like. Let me run this workflow and I'll show you. There we go, the workflow just ran, and let me now take a look at my Gmail to see if I've received the email. There we go, I've indeed received the newsletter, and as you can see, Sheetgo replaced the smart tag of my first name and put Valentin. And they also replaced the company that I work for, so it's Sheetgo right here. Of course, your newsletter would look a bit different than this one, but this is just an example. If I go back to the Sheetgo workflow, I can show you in the overview that here we have our share settings, so you know who is the owner of the workflow, and you can enter your colleagues' email addresses if you want to share the workflow with them as well, to, for example, your marketing team members, your content writers, to help you write up the email. You can enable edit access to the files inside the workflow, yes or no, and simply click done to do so. You see how many files and connections there are in this workflow, and you see our automation schedule. So it was last run 2 minutes ago. We don't have the automation schedule on yet, so we're going to do that right here. We click on schedule settings, and we can let this workflow run automatically. For example, once a month on day 1 or whatever day you prefer to send out your newsletter. At what time you can also specify right here, and in which time zone. You simply click save to make sure that this workflow runs every month. There we go, my schedule is now on, and that's it. That's how you create a mail merge from Excel with Sheetgo. As you can see, there's plenty of possibilities with this tool and these features, so make sure to subscribe to our channel for more Sheetgo how-tos, use cases, and tips and tricks. Thank you very much.